Answers, providing scripturally based answers for life's questions.
Love. There are two forces in the world that are being used to motivate people into action. Every time a person does something, whether good or bad, he is motivated by one of these powerful sources. These are love and fear. God and those who serve him seek to motivate people by loving them. And Satan, the world, the flesh, and religions use fear to try to motivate their followers to action. To understand love, we must understand it in a general sense, understand that there are many aspects to it. There is brotherly love. A brotherly love is something that is expressed in the brotherhood. I love you because we are the same. We have many things in common. But most importantly, we are both men. It is not a love that loves beyond its own kind. It is a brother to brother, a sister to sister love. I have some friends that I love, and I love them because they are like me. This is one aspect of love. Intimate love. This is a love that is primarily expressed between a man and a woman. This aspect of love is not like brotherly love that only loves equally, but this love manifests itself in those who are in many ways opposite, like male and female. Yet they belong together. They fit each other. To express such a love between two equals is a mockery to love. It is not an aspect of love that is supposed to be practiced between two men or between two women. Such way mock love and ultimately are a mockery to God. It is beautiful, but only between those of opposite sex. Caring love. This is how parents love their children. They love them by caring for them, protecting them, providing for them, etc. Children learn about love in the home from the parents by being cared for by them. A dad and husband must show his love for his children in a much different way than he shows his love to his wife. It is the same love, but a different aspect of it. Protective love. This is a love that is between siblings. Brothers and sisters often fight with each other, but when there is a threat to any one of them, they will defend them at all cost. I can fight with my brother, but when you do, I will defend him. That is how siblings show that they love each other. Unnatural love. This is when a person who has been given life by God loves dead objects. Some people love their car, their house, their toy more than they love their family, friends, neighbors, and most importantly, love God. It is unnatural and a mockery to love, which comes from God. Living beings, especially people, must not love dead objects. 1 John 2:15 says, "Do not love the world or the things that are in the world. If anyone loves the world, the love of the Father is not in him. For all that is in the world, the desires of the flesh and the desires of the eyes and the pride of life, is not from the Father, but is from the world. And the world is passing away along with its desires. But whosoever does the will of the God abides forever." An inappropriate love. This is when a love relationship develops between a human being and an animal. It is okay for people to love animals, but they must not develop an affectionate relationship like people do with other people. We must respect animals, treat them properly, but not love them like we should love each other, and especially not love animals like we should love God. One of the ways that is evident when a people group goes into sin is they develop inappropriate relationships with animals. In some cases, they actually have greater affection toward them than they do toward each other. Colossians 3:1 says that we are supposed to set our affections on things above. The lowest should be our equals. Animals don't have souls. They cannot love back. They are appetite and passion-driven creatures and must be treated like that. Natural love. This is a love that is the most natural for us, and that is loving ourselves. People often say that they hate themselves, but that is only that they hate what they are experiencing or that they regret what they have done. If they truly hated themselves, they would not even feel that way. It is actually declaring that they do love themselves. They hate what happened to them because they love themselves. God does not say that we should not love ourselves. He just says that we should love others as we do love ourselves. Ephesians 5:28 says, in the same way, husbands should love their wives as their own bodies. He who loves his wife loves himself. For no one ever hated his own flesh, but nourished and cherishes it, just as Christ does the church. Luke 10:27 says, and he answered, you shall love the Lord your God with all your heart and with all your soul and with all your strength and with all your mind, and your neighbor as yourself. Number 8, ultimate love. A love that is above and sufficient for all. This is a love that is completely unnatural, for it is the ultimate love God expressed for God, given by God giving his son to die on the cross for a people that were in every way opposite to him and hated him. God and people are opposite in every way. In character, God is holy, moral, just, righteous, clean, honest, etc. To find those things in people is uncommon. And when they are found, it is because they have them from God, not from themselves. In nature, he is God, supreme being, in full control of all he chooses to. We cannot even control our own actions. In position, he is in heaven. We are on earth and on our way to hell without salvation from him. He loves us not because who we are, especially who we were before salvation, but because who he is. God wanted an intimate relationship with us and was motivated by his supernatural love toward us. He loved us having to cross all boundaries, loving when there was no natural way to love. It is natural for people to love themselves, their family, their culture, their nation, etc. But it takes God's supernatural love to love a people that are culturally, geographically, characteristically, practically unlike us. If we want to love and reach the world, we need God's supernatural love. Do you have God's love in you? First, you receive it through salvation. And then you put it into practice by loving those that are completely unlike you, that are not natural for you to love. You express, yes, you love your family, all those. There's many aspects to God's love. But loving the world, we can only do by a supernatural love that flows through us directly, that love that initiated Jesus dying for us. So we can show the world that there's a God that loves them. God loves you. God blesses you. I want to thank you for listening to this answer. I hope it answered your question. If you have another question, please send us another message and we will send the answer to you. To hear more teaching on salvation and other Bible-based topics, please go to our online pages and sites. Thank you very much, and may God bless you.